Alright, back in Enderal. Boy, last episode was an exciting one. Giants and twists in the story, and of course game crashes and traps and all kinds of bullshit. Let's go take a seat, I guess. Wait for Jesper to come in.
Ta-da! Yes, I'm amazing. I know that. If being a merc doesn't work out in the long run, maybe I'll ask the Order to hire me as an expert on Pyrean railways. But no guarantee this thing won't drive us right into the next abyss. Anyway, I guess even with this thing, it should be a while till we arrive. Let's make ourselves comfortable.
Yeah, we didn't even check if like the railroad was like safe.
Sorry,
like, if there's
for
no
the drama
rocks
back there at
like
the house.
drop down.
I guess I just didn't know what to make of the situation.
Neither did I. That was some crazy shit. I wasn't expecting to see my own body. What am I?
All of this is just wrong. But I'm repeating myself. If the High Ones were planning to confuse us, they definitely succeeded. We really should tell the Grand Master about this, and about what happened to Constantine. Still, we can't allow this to get inside our heads too much. What matters right now is the mission. And at least it stays exciting. Two daring adventurers who have gotten themselves into something they don't even remotely understand are plundering ancient ruins in search of treasure.
You got some dirty pants,
Don't
dude.
laugh, but this reminds me a little of my past, of my childhood.
Oh, seeing friends' dead's bodies? That was dead's bodies? What the fuck am I saying? What? And you definitely had one strange childhood.
Save for the crazed mages and the mysterious bodies, of course. My sister and I, when we were young, we always used to go exploring the caves near our manor. Father always gave us a good scolding when he got wind of it. But of course, that didn't keep us from doing it again.
You have a sister, I didn't know that.
Right. Because I never told you. Adela and I are not exactly close these days anyway. Probably because we lost our bond somehow, after our father died.
Your father died prematurely, I take it.
Yes, he did. Together with my siblings. Actually, Adela and I are the only surviving Delverics. All the others were murdered.
Sorry to hear that.
No need to be. But I appreciate the thought, so thanks. In a sad way, a part of me is actually glad everything happened the way it did back then. It made me into a man, and it showed me what kind of characteristics have a tendency to drastically shorten one's life.
Such as?
Stubbornness. My father was a judge in the tribunal, you know. He was a hard man, who at least, after our mother died while giving birth to Adela, lived for only one thing. His principles. Justice knows no compromise. That was his great creed. No matter who stood before him in court, my father treated them all the same. Damien Delveric, the epitome of justice.
It's like he had an extreme way of seeing things. Usually it's not so easy in the real world. Especially when there's coin in the mix, you know what I mean?
Yes, an extreme attitude for an extreme man. One day, the son of a highly regarded Archer Sublime stood before the 12 judges of the court. Valenzio Duran. He had murdered 2 whores, made them happy, as he called it, and it was obvious that he didn't feel so much as a hint of remorse. You know those kind of people. The ones who think that money and power entitle them to anything they want.
Huh, I can imagine how that's going to end.
Of course you can. 11 of the 12 judges voted for a verdict of not guilty, because they knew Valenzio's father was influential within the Relata. Only my father, of course, remained unshaken. 1 week later, our manor was robbed by 4 masked men who killed everyone. Servants, guards, my 2 older brothers, all of them. Officially, they were bandits, who just happened to be running around with blades made of shadow steel. My sister and I only survived because we had snuck out for one of our expeditions. Ironic, isn't it?
That's horrible.
Horrible? None of this is horrible. It was the only logical consequence of my father's actions. And what good did it do in the end? None. As we speak, Valenzio's enjoying himself in some brothel, with 2 whores and a bowl of grapes. But you see, there's no point in being angry about this. And do you know why? Because this is just how the world works. There's no divine justice, no system through which it's decided who lives and who dies. There are decisions and there are consequences. That's it. This is also why there's absolutely no point in fighting for ideals, the greater good, or whatever else you want to call it. First of all, because no one will thank you for it, and second, because people are stupid. That's the one universal rule that there is to this world. No matter how much you try to accomplish something, in the end, stupid people will destroy all you've achieved with no more than a snap of their fingers. Fight for the moment, and the moment only. Because unlike everything else, you can be certain of its truth.
I don't know, Jesper. That sounds like an extreme view of the world as well, and a little cynical as well. What you're saying is basically that you think your father should have done what? Nothing?
No. But if he had wanted Valenzio to die so badly, there would have been other ways. Poison, an accident, a hired killer. Just a hint of common sense. That's all he would have needed. But of course, none of that would have conformed to his sacred principles. Adela and I were still young when all this happened. A friendly family took us in, and my sister joined the Order of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains. But since then, we haven't been able to speak to one another. She raised a wall of ice around herself, so to speak, and fled into old family books and memories. But, anyway, enough about me. You're an orphan too, aren't you? How come? You never told me about that.
That's a long story. Where should I start?
You told me that the Creator's temple in Ostian had something to do with it, but what exactly happened?
Pretty fucked up if I remembered. It's like the dream.
Dreams. Yeah. I've had my share of nightmares too. There was this one that plagued me for years. I'd be in some kind of hall, almost like a temple. Only that there were benches and aisles, like in a courtroom. My father sat on the judge's dais. He was a corpse, and all the spectators and the jury loved him. Anyway, there was this grotesque trial scene where he accused me of refusing to do my duty for them, and it always ended with his skin melting off like hot wax. Pretty messed up, I know. Eventually, the dream stopped, though. Someone helped me with that. But anyway, enough of this gloomy talk for now. We should get some rest. We've still got a long ride ahead of us. Good night.
How fast or slow is this train? Where the fuck are we going? I didn't expect it to take that long.
Rise and shine, my friend. We have arrived. How'd you sleep?
Oh, I'm floating, so, you know, that might be an indication. How one feels after having discovered one's own corpse. The whole thing in the temple, I just can't get it out of my mind.
Well, for what it's worth, neither can I. Come on, let's take a look outside.
Wonder if it's gonna be like a twist ending where I turn out to be like a tool for the High Ones, and I've actually been helping them this whole time without knowing it, or something like that, you know? Makes me wonder how the story's gonna twist and turn.
Seems someone has prepared a welcome for us.
Nice. Alright, let me get up here. Hold on. What the fuck is going here? It's a party. You're actually pretty weak. Oh crap. Okay, well I'm out of mana. Mana.
Now, come on. Don't make it so easy.
God damn it. Hold on. Okay, it would help if I didn't miss completely. Away from me. Yeah, you guys are weak. You have like weak weapons and shit. Someone just... Ooh. Ooh. I didn't hit him somehow. Okay, nice.
What? Haven't had enough yet?
I'm going to destroy your face. Sorry, Jesper. I think I hit you in that rampage. Hold on. I'm going back inside. Oh, I can't. Can I? God damn it. I really not go back inside and have a little nap? Apparently not. Nice. Okay. That one guy with the bow took away like all my health. Unfucking believable. Right, let's go, Jesper, I guess. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Need loot. See if there's anything interesting up in these little pathways up here. Probably not. They look a little fucked up. There's something over there? Looks like a light. No. Also very quiet in game right now. No music or anything. Oh, looks like there might be something on the other path though. There's like a little path outward. Never fucking mind. Okay, well. So much for exploration. Jeez. Okay, having trouble getting up. Okay, there we go. Half Moon Isle, huh? Very pretty. Of course there's bees though. Not so pretty anymore. Water's like partially loading. That looks nice. Holy shit. You kidding? Hey, there's fucking panthers. Good to know. Hey, maybe I should stay like this with a sword and one spell. I feel like I'm using a lot less mana and doing more damage, to be honest. Look at those. Hold on, Jesper. I'm look around real quick. Hopefully I don't get mauled. Look if there's much over here. Where am I, like, on the map? Is this, like, a completely different place? No, I'm over here. Why didn't I just... What? Why did we go through a train while I could have took a Myra Tower right next to where I was? I'm so confused. Was this, like, continent not accessible? Really heal up, just in case. I really need to get some more food. I'm like out, you know. I have to use mana potions, or I mean health potions. Standard one. Oh, shit. I fucking hit the bird. These panthers. I don't expect seeing them in this game. Game has like a bunch of different climates to it. You got like a snowy place, you got a swamp forest, you got the crystal forest and stuff. A bunch of locations. Love the way they just fly. Fly when I hit them with my fireballs. All those. Or what is it? Moonstone? I don't know what all this stuff is used for yet. I might as well take it just in case it's used for like upgrading light armor and stuff. You never know. I also need to try out that werewolf potion. Not sure if I should do it now, because if I run into like people, that might be bad. Alright, I guess I could save and I'll do it. Use it real quick, see what happens. For 90 seconds. Without possessing them. What? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, hello. Oh, cool. Jesper's just okay with this. It's like, yeah. You know, when we saw your dead body, that kind of broke some lines there. I'm okay with this.
Oh, I'll be damned. This is Half Moon Isle. I can't believe it. And I guess that camp over there belongs to Terranor Korak. I suggest we split up. That way we'll still have a chance if they catch one of us. Here, this is your plate. I'll try going in from the east. You should go in from the west. And don't get caught, or try to play the hero, alright? Considering that we're up against an entire army, that's a bad idea, even for someone with your abilities.
I mean, I'm a fucking werewolf now, so it's kind of like... where would be a good place to put my plate?
Anywhere inside the camp. But of course an officer's tent, or maybe even Korak's, would be ideal.
Understood, let's go. Do I have like a wolf voice? Like, or am I like Scooby-Doo? Understood, let's go.
We'll meet again here by sunrise.
I'm sorry, which way did you... Okay, well... Guess I'm technically in town now. That was rather short-lived. He said go this way, right? I assume he's going... Whatever. Bunch of siege weaponry. Yeah, there's some dudes right over there. Ooh, hello. Let me save real quick. If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and have a look-see in here.
And if they refuse?
Then it means war. The gods have...
Darity. Taking. Pocket jab.
fouled the world with their ignorance long enough.
You know, that would mean the deaths of thousands of innocents.
No idolizer is ever innocent. Religions are ideologies, and an ideology is a decision. Subjects who don't rebel against their tyrants are at least as guilty as the tyrants themselves. But let's see what's going to happen. Who knows? Maybe that old fool Aranthial will listen to reason. For once in his life.
Yeah, let's see.
Some pretty fucked up logic, okay. Like, oh yeah, here's the people in power, they have all the power. Oh, but yeah, me as like a farmer, yeah, we're gonna rebel. Just a single farmer. That's gonna go well. Somebody spotted me. supposed to sneak around them, right? I'm not supposed to go into them, right? I forgot. I kind of was half paying attention to what Jesper was saying, like always. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got disoriented. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I already got past them. Vin root somewhere over here. And a chest. Oh. Looks like a trap if I ever saw one. Corpse. That's nice. Nude corpse, okay. Vin root somewhere over here. No. Headphones are placed correctly. I don't know where it is. Whatever, I've lost interest. I can't tell where it's coming from. It sounded like it was right on the body, but... Fuck is it? Oh. Some nasty things up here. And that wolf potion really was not useful, considering I got to use it for like 5 seconds and then I technically entered the town. Maybe the duration ran out. Oh, that's dead.
Look at that. The urchin child who just won't stop struggling.
Talking bear, if you're trying to be intimidating, you'll have to try harder.
Humor, humor. You humans are masters of hiding your nervousness. You amuse us, you know. How you refuse to give up. How you keep on fighting. Even though deep down you know the struggle is real. But still, you have come a long way. You have ignited the sigil stone, and you have found the beacon. And this, urchin child, this amuses us. Because nothing is more entertaining than a harvest which fights back. It makes things so much more exciting. So here's our offer, Prophet. Ask us whatever is on your mind, and we swear to answer truthfully. Or you can leave. It's up to you.
That's a bad question to ask. That's a waste of the question. Well then, let's start with the question of why I should believe for even a second that you're going to tell me the truth.
As you wish. You have a choice. And forgive us for the pain.
Now!
My lord,
Okay.
he is awake.
I think it would have been the
Splendid.
same either
May
option
I
there.
introduce you? To your left, there's Samael, my bodyguard, master of Ostian's arena for decades. And to your right, there's Blade Master Almus Ordan, the most gifted sword fighter of Nerim's North and commander of my troops. Furthermore, there's an entire garrison of elite soldiers outside. So, can I trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you, face to face, as civilized people do.
Am I supposed to be able to see them? Like I was saying, I think either of those options would have been the same, so it doesn't really matter for a reload there. That's really annoying though. Can I pick options with like, I can use WASDA. I might have to do that from now on and enter just because, or not WASDA, I mean the arrow keys, just because it's such a problem to choose an option and then have something not that you chose happen. Oh, I just love civilized people, especially when they start conversations by knocking someone down, tying them up, and blindfolding them.
Fair point. But you forgot to mention that this particular someone tried to sneak into my camp. I think we are square. By the way, we have captured your friend as well. He's in a tent up in the camp, and we will compare your stories, so you'd better stick to the truth. Samael, take off the blindfold. Well then, I am Taranor of Korek's blood, former ruler of Kaviet, and now representative of the free peoples of Nerim, which you undoubtedly already knew. Who are you?
Scarecrow Cropfield? I don't see. Giving a wrong name, probably a bad choice.
I see. And who sent you? And why?
Oh. I don't know what would be the best choice. No one, we're just Scrounger. I don't know if this... I wonder if this matters. I think Jesper would say this too, to be honest.
Are you now? Odd place to go looking for treasure? I don't...
My lord, I think you should see this.
Of course. We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings.
shit.
If you'll excuse me for a moment, please. A silver plate. You're a spy.
Oh, that's awkward.
You know, only a stupid lamb lies to the wolf's face. Don't say I didn't warn you. Samael, perform your duty.
Oh, well. Rip. Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have lied. Wow, that just launched me... Bethesda Game Studios. Okay, let's load the autosave. I don't know where this puts us, but...
So, can I trust you to not do anything stupid? I want to talk to you, face to
Yeah.
face. Fair point. By the way,
We already went
Samael.
through this.
Well then, I am Taranor of Korek's blood, former ruler of Kaviet, and now representative of the free... I see. And who sent you? And actually, no, I won't.
God,
Contrary
I
to
hope-
what you
why don't
might
I ever learn?
believe,
Okay.
I am no butcher,
Arrow
and I
keys and
don't
enter.
kill for the fun of it. And even though I cannot guarantee you will survive this night, I promise that cooperation will increase your chances drastically. So, who sent you?
The Holy Order. They want to know why you're here.
My lord,
Just as I
think
suspected.
you should
And
see
how
this.
exactly? Of course. We have taken the liberty of stripping you of your belongings. If you'll excuse me for a moment, please.
Wouldn't he still kill me, though? Like...
A silver plate. I see. They were sent to spy on us.
Then let's kill them.
No. He was honest, and I am a man of my word. And actually... Actually, you have done us a favor. We can use the plates to present Aranthiel with our offer, without putting ourselves in danger.
What? How? What are these plates?
Old artifacts of the Pyreans. Their magic works like a sort of ear conch. Sounds are transferred from one plate to the other. And I strongly suspect that at this very moment, Taelor Aranthiel and Noratzel's traitorous heirs are gathered around the counterpart, waiting for someone to activate this plate, aren't they? Samael, do you know how to use these plates? Excellent. Then activate it. I will talk to old Aranthiel. Let's hope that he will listen for once in his life. Otherwise, this will end in disaster. Taelor Aranthiel, I know that you are there and that you can hear me, so why don't we just stop playing games? As you wish, Grand Master. You can keep quiet, but you should be aware of who's going to pay for your arrogance.
Haven't you had enough war by now? After 2 decades?
2 decades of war that were necessary because your god suppressed the people. Or would you deny even this?
Is that why you wanted to talk to me, Quarek? To throw around accusations?
No, that's not what I wanted. We are talking because I want to give you a chance. We know that you are fighting the High Ones, and that you're trying to reconstruct the beacon in order to stop them.
Which makes perfect sense, since the cleansing means the end of all life. Don't you agree?
No, I don't. And if you even remotely understood who the High Ones actually are, and what they represent, you wouldn't either. They are evolution, the ascendance of humanity to a higher level.
What?
Let's just face the facts for a moment. There's no evidence that the cleansing, whatever shape it will take, will be violent. Yes, the Pyreans are gone, but how do we know they've not just simply gone to another place? That they've transformed? The High Ones are not our enemies, Aranthiel. They are the next step of evolution, the envoys of our purpose, that we might become more than the simple-minded creatures we've been during the past millennia. This is what the cleansing actually is. Don't you understand? It's the moment when humanity is relieved of its vices, united, reaching a higher level of existence.
That's absurd.
To you, it might sound that way, but I have seen it with my own eyes. Ever since the gods departed, the High Ones have sent me dreams in which I can see the future, and it's glorious. It's not our destiny to stay human, Aranthiel. With their help, we will be gods, true gods, not the idols you have worshipped. It's the truth, whether you accept it or not.
Either. People are dying, Quarek. There's war all over Vin. The dead are rising from their graves, and people are killing each other for no apparent reason. Whatever you have dreamed, does this look like some kind of ascension to you?
I know about the Red Madness, but has it ever occurred to you that it follows a pattern as well? That it only befalls certain people?
Whom?
People whose thinking is in shackles. People whose minds are not free, and who are superstitious and ignorant. Such as the people in your country, to whom you have denied the truth about their gods.
What? Are you saying that the Red Madness only affects religious people? People who still believe in the Lightborn?
Yes. Religiosity is a pattern of thought that favors irrationality over reason. Someone who thinks in these patterns is simply not ready for the advancement, and the Red Madness is simply a way to sieve them out. A natural selection, if you will. That's also why you are not affected by it, Aranthiel, because you know that what you and your order fought so hard to keep up over the years were lies.
This is nonsense. There have been cases of Red Madness in the Order too, and we have seen what the cleansing will bring us in the dreams and in their chronicles, and it has nothing to do with some kind of ascension. Just listen to yourself, Quarek. You talk like a mad prophet. Is that what you want to be?
You react just as I expected. Very well then. Will you at least hear our offer?
Speak.
The cleansing has to happen, and we, the free peoples of Nerim, will make sure that it does. We will not allow your backward thinking to keep humanity from advancing, as it has done for centuries. Therefore, if you don't want a war, you will stop rebuilding the beacon, and you will tell your people the truth about their gods, so that then they, too, can ascend when the time has come. You've said it yourself, Aranthiel. This world has had enough war. Spare it yet another one.
I would if I could, but But if these are your demands, then no.
Then we will have to force you. This means bloodshed, Aranthiel, and innocents will die. And all because...
This conversation is over.
Bloody fool. Alma, prepare the attack. He asked for it.
Yes, my lord. What will happen to the prisoners?
The spies, right.
I
We're
can
at war
go.
now, and this means you're my enemies. But as I said, I am a man of my word, and so I'll leave your fate to chance. Samael, put him to sleep, and then put him and his friend on a raft. If they survive, so be it. If not, fair enough.
Okay then. Oof. What? Okay. That's not good. Uh-oh. Well, this is a good place as any to stop, I guess. That guy's kind of nuts. Yeah. Sounds like a pretty shitty way to go out. You know, evolution or whatever, right? Just so happens that there's nobody left except these high ones, though, and stuff. But whatever. Oh man. Okay, well, if you liked the video, go ahead, subscribe, comment, or like it. Or you could also dislike if you didn't like it. Just lets me know how I'm doing. I'm ScarecrowJ, and thanks for watching.